Hey guys, today I'll show you how to set up one or even two monitors to your MacBook Pro 2015 so you can get something like this. Let's first have a look at the ports you have on your MacBook. We have our charger, two Thunderbolts, a USB, which has my mouse thing in it right now, an aux. And on the right side you've got another USB on the right over here, an HDMI in the middle, and an SD card slot. Those are the ports you have on your MacBook Pro 15. And if you happen to have a monitor like this one, which has an HDMI connector in the back right there, somewhere over there, I hope you can see it, but it should just look like that one. You can just plug in an HDMI cable, which you can get basically everywhere where they sell something of electronics. Plug it into your monitor, plug it into your MacBook, just like that. Alright, it's in. It goes black for a second, and then if you turn on your monitor, of course, you can see your screen over there. You can just go with your mouse, like from there it is right now. You can just go up, and there it is. And there are some settings on how you can change that, which I'll get into in a minute. But first, let's have a look at how you can connect a second monitor. To get a second monitor hooked up, you basically want to get a either Thunderbolt 1, 2, or mini display port. It's all like the same connection thing which goes in there. You have to get an adapter which has one of those, so Thunderbolt 1, 2 or mini display port in the description. It looks like that. That goes into your Thunderbolt port, and then you have to figure out what type of thing this has to be. So you have to know what connects to the second monitor, and you can get to know that by looking at the ports, probably at the back of your monitor. This is a DVI, that one over there, and this is a DVA, I think, but it doesn't really care. All you have to know is which one it is. It doesn't really matter what type of connection it is. And you want to buy a adapter that goes from your monitor connection to the Thunderbolt 1, 2 or mini display port. It's all the same. And if you connect the cable from the monitor to the transmitter thing to your laptop, you can just plug it in, of course, and then turn on your second or third monitor, whatever you want to call it, and there it is. So that's basically how you connect two monitors to your MacBook Pro 2015. And there are some things you can do with the system preferences to set up some things. So you just go to system preferences by clicking on the Apple logo over there. You go into monitors, I think it's called in an English MacBook. You click on that. You go to you get like this thing on all your monitors. If you change something up there, that changes that monitor. If you change something up there, that changes that monitor. And if you change it down here, it will just change your MacBook. I think, I'm not really sure, but I think that's the way it does that. And if you click on the second tab, you can just like tell your MacBook how the monitors are set up. So if you have something like this, I mean, like it resembles this somehow, to some extent. And as you can see, these are connected down there, which means I can go from there to there by just going from left to right. And you can just like set them up in what way you think is best for your workflow. You can do some things with the coloring and stuff. You can do all sorts of stuff. And let's say you have a monitor that can pivot, which this one can, as you can see. You can just go to the settings on that monitor, like we did. Just go to the Apple logo, system preferences, monitors. You can rotate it as you like. Let's say we want to rotate it at 90 degrees. We can just turn that thing around. And then we have to confirm our settings, because else it will just go back to the normal settings. And as you can see, it is still connected and all. And you might have to check whether they are like in the right order here. Once again, they still are. So that's basically how you set up your two monitors with your MacBook. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask them in the comments below. But the most important thing is basically connect HDMI to HDMI. That's really easy. And then just figure out what connection your second monitor needs, and buy an adapter for that, which connects to your Thunderbolt port.